Hey guys, and welcome to my 5th Let's Play, which is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for the PS1. I just want to clear up something before we start off on the LP. This LP didn't get a negative reception. I'd say it got some confusion of why I'm doing it, which I do understand because it's quite a weird game to do after Paper Mario. And basically the reason is I just really enjoy this game. It's one of my childhood games, one of the first games I played for the PS1, which is my first video game console. And it's just an amazing game, really. I mean, there's some games you play when you're younger, then play when you're later, older, and it doesn't work. And I just want to turn the Broomstick control inverted, so the controls for flying are inverted, and I want to turn the vibration on as well, because we all love the vibration feeling. Oh yeah. But yeah, I just really enjoy this game. There's some games you buy when you're younger, then get when you're older, and they haven't aged well, and they're not fun anymore. This game's still immensely fun to play, and although its graphics are quite bad compared to today's standards, they don't really affect the game that much. So I was having trouble trying to find what I was going to say there, but anyway, let's get started after that. Okay, you have 3 save slots here. This 12% one is a game I just recorded a few minutes ago, but oh god, my laptop deleted my file for some reason. Not my what am I about? My laptop deleted half the commentary, so I had to do this all again basically, which has kind of peed me off, but oh well. Anyway, to overwrite and start a new game, and I have a half-done game for some reason. To overwrite and start a new game, press circle, and I want to overwrite. Yes, I do. Yes, I can. Right, okay, I'll just leave it to the book cutscene again, which we did see from the trailer, but we didn't see all of it, so okay.
There was nothing about the starry sky that night to suggest that strange and mysterious things would soon be happening. As unsuspecting muggles slept, a huge motorbike with a giant astride it tumbled down from the darkness. The giant, named Hagrid, left a blanket-wrapped bundle on the doorstep of number 4 Privet Drive. Nestled in the bundle was a baby, Harry Potter, the boy who lived. For the next 11 years, Harry lived with his dreadful step-parents, the Dursleys, until that fateful day when he received the letter inviting him to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Hagrid took Harry to Diagon Alley to purchase a most unusual list of school supplies. Soon after, Harry caught the Hogwarts Express from platform 9 3/4 and left the Muggle world far behind. Harry sat beneath a sorting hat, hoping that he would not be chosen for Slytherin House over Gryffindor. "Not Slytherin, eh?" said the hat in his ear. "You could be great. It's all here in your head, and Slytherin will help you on your way to greatness." "No? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor."
Right, okay, so now we actually get to move Harry about. And get used to seeing him loading screens, because there are quite a lot of them. And who's this cheery old fellow that looks like Santa because his beard's covering his whole face? Don't go near him, Harry! But Harry's stupid, so he does.
Welcome to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I am Albus Dumbledore, your headmaster. Now, Hogwarts is full of secrets, Harry, so search behind every door, but keep in mind, not all secrets are rewarding. Oh, which reminds me, the 3rd floor corridor is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to suffer a most painful death.
I want to suffer a most painful death. Can I go in? Please, 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 pretty please. Right, okay, after that very warm welcome, so I know that we're going to die. To move around is the analog stick, or the directional buttons. I used to use directional buttons when I was a kid, but the analog stick is much more comfortable now. X is to cast spells, but we can't at the moment, and it just looks like we're smoking this.
Blubber, oddment, tweak, 4 wonderful words, don't you think?
Yo, Harry, wanna get high? No, Dumbledore. Anyway, as I was saying, ironic as that is, it looks like we're smoking a spliff here if we try and cast a spell with X. Square is to open doors, and in fact, I'm going to show you to go through this door first to the portrait room. It's an important room that will be coming into very later in the game. Talk to this guy.
Well, now, it's nice to see a new face and a Gryffindor, too. Good for you. I can't remember the last time I opened up. I'm a bit rusty, you see. I'm not sure I still can.
He's a vagina!
However, if you can find out the correct password, I'll give it a go. Off you go then, but be careful, there are some odd creatures about.
Okay, so you need the password to open him up. Oh dear. Behind, there's 4 portraits in the game. Each of them you have to collect all them beans for, to get the password for, which we'll get into in a minute. I'm not going to show you, the prizes are on the pause screen, and you can make them out, but I'm not going to try and spoil it for you. Anyway, so let's head up here, and that way is locked, so we have to go through this way here, which is Gryffindor Tower, which is always make me wonder in this game. They concentrate on Gryffindor and Slytherin so much that you never know where Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw's bits of the castle are. Ugh. Oh well.
By the look of that scar, you must be Harry Potter. I'm Fred Weasley, and this is my brother, George. Hello there, Harry. We have a proposal for you. In Hogwarts, there are special portraits, and behind these special portraits are prizes. But of course, not just anyone can open up the portraits. You need to know the password.
He's basically explaining
if you bring us
what?
earwax every flavour.
Earwax?
We'll tell you the password. We'll be in the Gryffindor common room, which is through the portrait of the fat lady. See you around, Harry.
Oh, it's a very warm welcome. Telling us we're going to die, and the fact that we have to collect earwax every flavour beans. Oh my god, this is going to be the greatest school ever! Bloody hell, I don't know what I was going to say. Anyway, so, yeah, we need to collect them beans. There are 4 areas in the main areas in the game. There's the... Actually, I'm not going to spoil it for you because I really don't want to spoil this game. Anyway, the yellow beans are collected in the castle, or in this part of the castle anyway. But there's something to take note of here. If you see thin bookcases like this, or odd walls, make sure you go up to them and press square, because they're usually secret areas, and in these secret areas, there are usually some beans, or there is a famous Witches and Wizards card.
Merlin.
Merlin. I love the way he says names in this game. Say my name, Harry. Okay, so, going back out here, there were 17 Wizards and Witches cards to collect in the whole game. I'll be collecting 14 of those, because 3 of them are in the exact same place, but they're immensely hard to get. I'll be telling you how to get them, but I won't be showing myself getting them. Anyway, so don't bother going up to that bit there, up them stairs, and let me just show you an example. These bookcases here, they cannot be pressed, they're not secret areas because they don't look like the other one, obviously, and they're not very thin. So, where we have to go is, we have to go to... Oh yeah, also to rotate the camera is R2 and L2. And triangle is to go, needs to go to the Champs corridor, and triangle is to go into first person view. We all love first person, don't we? Woohoo. But we can't do that yet either, so...
Hey Harry, remember me? Ron Weasley?
No.
That slimy Slytherin Draco Malfoy ran through this door with an owl under his arm. I think it was your owl Hedwig. Let's go after him.
Alright, so we're heading to the library, which is like the only time in the game that we'll be going in here, because afterwards I think it's locked. And this is basically the tutorial of the game, which I was lucky enough to just film the basically clips of the tutorial for my trailer.
Come on, Harry, let's find Hedwig.
Well, 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 if it isn't the famous Harry Potter. I'm Draco Malfoy, and you do well to show me respect.
Not with a face like that.
Looking for that owl of yours? How careless of you to leave it lying about. Go home to your mother, Potter. Oh, sorry, you don't have one, do you?
You see, in newer games, that would not be allowed. Old school games to the win. Anyway.
He's a nasty piece of work. Just ignore him.
Okay.
Us Gryffindor should stick together.
Let's all get very sticky together.
Come on, Harry, follow me. To climb up, just push forwards on your controller.
Alright, so pushing forward, it's kind of a Zelda kind of style thingy.
Let's go.
Let's go. Party girl, let's go. Barbie girl, scoot, scoot, let's go.
Follow me.
And that is one creepy ass portrait.
To jump, just approach the edge and keep pressing forwards on the controller.
Yeah, so this is a Zelda style as well, where you just automatically jump.
Look, there's another feather. I'll double back and watch the entrance. You better go on and rescue Hedwig.
Why do they have to do a grunt every time they jump? Especially Ron, he goes, bloody hell. If he sounds like that when he's having sex, I swear, and I shouldn't be talking about that, because there are any little kids in this game. Anyway, so we've unlocked that door. To collect all the, you need to collect all the feathers in the room
Harry Potter, my name is Nearly Headless Nick, and I am the Gryffindor house ghost. God, look how tall this room is. Well, I mean, you must go all the way to the top to get out. If you want to look around, press your triangle button. Press the triangle button again when you've finished.
Alright, so that's Nearly Headless Nick, the Gryffindor house ghost. As I was saying, you need to collect all the feathers in the room to be able to open the locked door at the top. And this is a tutorial, a bit of a basic room really, just helping us jump about and shit like that. And there was quite a lot of creepy stuff in this game, and that little jingle there with the music just reminded me that this game has a great soundtrack. That thing right there is creepy. I think that gave me nightmares when I was younger. I mean, come on, look at that. It's like it's staring into your soul. A soul stare. God, I haven't heard that expression in a while. Anyway, that looks like Anne Boleyn up there. One of Henry VIII's 8 wives, I think it was. Or 6 wives? I can't remember. The little slag. Okay, so. And I won't bother going up them platforms there, because I don't think there's anything up there. I don't even know why they're there, to be honest. Anyway, to the Jinx rooms. To the Jinx rooms! Don't know why that sounded like a club thing.
Ah, some snails have escaped from a Care of Magical Creatures class. Careful, they're dreadfully poisonous. Press the cross button to cast the Flipendo knockback Jinx from your wand. That should stop the wretched things. And watch out for those poisonous snail trails.
Alright, so we can now use our wand. I need to press the cross button to perform a Flipendo knockback Jinx, which is the basic spell in the game to defeat enemies. Now to target, you press R1, and to leave the target, you press L1. The sparkle on top of their head means that you can perform a Flipendo knockback Jinx. The Flipendo one is blue, other spells are different colours, which we'll get into later. But to charge it up fully, just keep hold of X as long as you can. Well, not as long as you can, because you'll be stood there for ages then. But as soon as it turns white, that's when you've got the best bit. Bit like in Super Mario Strikers Charged, when the ball turns white, that's the best bit. And you get points for every single time you defeat an enemy in this game, which is good. To win a house cup. It's not very hard to win a house cup in this game, so I won't worry about that, but don't pass up on any points if you can. And we've already got 15. I thought we had 25 for some reason. And that blue book back there just tells us meaningless tips about the game, which I've already told you. Anyway, if we head in here, there's another thing there that just tells us to rotate the camera thing. Actually no, I'll show off the first person shooting thing. You can't move while you're doing it, but still. In fact, can I break that net? Or webbing, or whatever it is. Oh yeah! Right, okay, so we get some points for that. I'm not going to go over there, because there's only a chocolate fog, and woohoo! Go Harry, you sexy beast.
Hello again. Did you notice that those poisonous snails twinkle? Things that twinkle can be affected by a Flipendo.
Yep.
This is a Jinx block. Your Flipendo knockback Jinx will move it aside. To move the Jinx block...
Alright, yeah. Thank you for your help. For these smaller blocks that you can climb onto, all you need to do is press X, because it doesn't take much power to move it. And for some reason we get points for just moving a block, which I'll take. There's chocolate fog over there, there's not much anything else over there apart from that net you can get 5 points from, so... die rat. Right, another door. Right, let's head through here, see what's through here. And I wonder who that could be. Right.
Well, you've made it this far. Now, a tall Jinx.
I'm sorry I'm kind of skipping through the text here. I wouldn't really, it's just that this is kind of pointless since we already know how to do it. These big ones you need to do a fully charged knockback Jinx on, so be careful with that. Don't spend ages just flying little ones at it. I know I've done that before. And there's a spider there. Ooh, spiders! I'm a person that hasn't got a huge fear of spiders, but the way they move, oh, it's the way they move that creeped me out. Anyway, right, okay, let's further in here. This tutorial's really easy. In fact, the whole game is pretty easy.
I'm Neville Longbottom. Malfoy led me down here and then ran through a secret passage with an owl. Now I'm trapped by these enchanted books. I've lost my wand, so I can't knock the books out of the way with Flipendo. Use the R1 button to point your wand at the flying books, then use your cross button to cast.
Okay, so, let's Flipendo these things, which are really annoying sometimes because they're flopping about all over the place. Die! Thank you. Die! Thank you. Oh, bloody hell. What a faff.
The lever is around here somewhere. There! I found it!
Well done, Neville! And I want to see this lever, see if I can close it. Liar, Neville! There's no lever here! Right, okay. And there's good old Hedwig. Looking as bored as ever. Okay. See what Neville has to say.
Flipendo nut breakings might free Hagrid from those bars. Keep the cross button held down to cast one.
Neville, you gave some helpful advice. Go you! Epic cutscene. Brought to you by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. Alright. So, let's head up here. After we've freed Hedwig.
I see you rescued Hedwig. She was eager to get out, so I opened the door for her. That'll teach Malfoy to mess with us.
So I went all the way on the...
I'm Neville. I'm in Gryffindor too. Harry helped me escape from some flapping books.
That's embarrassing.
Nice to meet you, Neville. Come on down. It's alright. You guys go ahead. I think I've lost my toad, Trevor. Come on, Harry. Let's go.
Alright, so... And hang on, what I will want to know is why did Ron open a door from behind when he couldn't just done that in the first place? You're such a knob, Ron! You're supposed to be my friend! And what could that possibly be? You got a broomstick!
Wow! Hedwig brought you a broomstick! I'll show you where the flying lesson is. Follow me.
Oh, thanks, Ron. And why is that fat lady ghost following me everywhere?
Here's the doorway to the flying lesson. Watch yourself, Harry. I hear Madam Hooch is really strict.
Oh gosh, she looks it as
my
well.
Broomstick. Our stupid owl is ancient. It's going to take forever. I'll wait for you here.
Alright, Ron. You be a little coward and wait here while I face the witch. Which technically she is a witch, because it is witches and wizards in Harry Potter. Remember that. She's a witch! She's a witch!
I'm Madam Hooch, your teacher. There is a house point bonus if you excel at any of the following tasks. Steer your broomstick using the directional buttons and press the cross button to move forwards. First, fly through each hoop that appears in sequence. On my whistle, then.
Okie dokie, so there's two ways you control a broomstick, reverse or normal. I like my controls inverted. If you want to change them, just press start and go to options. Make sure you press the exit button though, not triangle, otherwise it won't save them. And there's a bean up there if you can see it. That's the first yellow bean we can collect, which I will be getting. You don't have to go through all the rings to pass the test, but if you do, you'll get some extra house points, which is great.
Excellent technique. 10 house points for getting them all.
Lovely jubless.
Next test is a little harder, but there are bonus house points if you succeed.
Yummy.
Fly through each magic hoop that appears. Remember, slow down to turn tighter. Ready, Potter? On my whistle, then. 3, 2, 1.
There's 3 of these tests, and they get increasingly harder. The last one's got 40 rings and a pain. And can I reverse? No, I can't reverse. Thanks, Harry. Thanks a lot. No, thanks, Hedwig, for giving us a shitty broom. Okay, Get the bean! Get the bean! God, how did I get stuck on that? Anyway, this isn't too hard at all. The last one can be pretty tricky, but these first two aren't too much of a problem. The rings will get bigger and bigger the longer you leave them, and I've got this cat, right? I've got a cat called Max. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned him in my videos before. And Madam Hooch, stop orgasming me every time Harry comes near you. I've got 2 more cats climbing on my window because they followed my cat Max in, and I can't stand their meows. All right, they're so cute, and I can't let them in, and I feel so bad. And oh shit, am I gonna make this? Come on, I made it in the other recording. No! Right, now make it back, make it back, make it back! Go, Harry! Go! You knob cheese.
Natural talent for this.
Okay, I suppose I was only gonna get an extra 5 points for that, but
Perfect score. As before, fly on my whistle. 3, 2, 1.
okay, you can come back anytime you want to. Don't believe the bonus house points are up for grabs, but you can come back to practice and get that bean if you miss it. So, and this one is so irritating. Look how small these rings are. Bloody hell! Only a maggot could fit in them. Harry's a maggot. Right, come on. God, we got through 20 rings that fast. We're just epic. We're Harry Potter. And it's probably a good strategy to let the rings get a bit bigger, because otherwise you're going to be like, oh shit, missed it. Oh shit, I missed it. Oh come on, I'm not losing this one. No! Come on, you bullshitter! No, I can do it. I can do it. Yeah! I've been here. What? I don't know what I was saying there.
You have mastered the basics of broomstick control. Now run along.
I mastered my stick.
Hi, Harry. Have you met Hermione yet? She's a real know-it-all and a teacher's pet.
No, I am not.
Calm down, love.
Hello, Harry. Charms class is about to start. Isn't it exciting?
So excited.
She's rather annoying, isn't she?
Shut up, Ron. There's no way to speak to a lady. Even if she is a stereotypical schoolgirl who keeps books in her arms and runs like a... I was going to say hippie, but that's no way near correct. Alright, so I think I'm going to end it off here, since I've gone a bit overboard anyway with the time. Well, it is the first part, but still. I'll cut his beans here, and there is a square button to save your game, a book to save your game. I don't believe I went in the common room, did I? I probably went. No, I didn't. Okay, I'll be showing that next time. I do apologise for that. Anyway, just press square to save your game in here, and use the usual stuff to save a game in a game. Oh, pardon me. Anyway, in the next part, we will be going to Charms class and see what we can do there, because it's so exciting. Anyway, I shall see you then.